Hey there, pirates. Welcome aboard the Anime No Me channel. Kid disappeared after being defeated by Shanks, and there's a huge reason for that. He was possibly taken out for good by Blackbeard, who stole his fruit, and today we're going to talk about it. Guys, hold your hearts, because today's theory is one of those that make you look at the manga sideways. What if the next encounter between Luffy and Blackbeard kicks off with the cruelest reveal possible? Teach shows up with the Jiki no Mi in his hands, proving that Eustace Kid not only lost to him, but lost his entire life? Let's build the case using only what the manga has already given us so far, without adding a single made-up line. First, Kid vanished. He left Wano with hatred in his heart, a fresh scar on his face, his mechanical arm shining, swearing revenge against Shanks. Destination? Elbaf. And after that, the manga just wiped him off the map. No updated bounty poster, no report of him arriving on any island, not even a quick flashback, nothing. In over 1,100 chapters, that's extremely rare. When Oda makes someone disappear like that, it's either because he's saving them for a massive impact, or because they're already part of the past. Second, Blackbeard hunts powerful people for their fruits. He already did it to Whitebeard in front of the entire world. There's no reason he'd show mercy to a supernova who had just been defeated in Wano, injured, with his crew shot up, morale crushed. Kid was the perfect target. A ridiculously powerful awakened paramecia, a user blinded by rage, sailing alone toward territory that Teach himself frequents. Remember that Hachinosu is relatively close to the route to Elbaf? Third, Teach has already shown he has no issue killing young rivals. Ace was living proof. Kid, Law, and Luffy have always been treated as the new generation that he wants to crush before they grow too strong. Killing Kid and stealing the Jiki no Mi is exactly the kind of cruel, strategic move that fits his character. Fourth, Luffy y'all sees Kid as a real rival, not just another pirate. He's the guy who stood toe-to-toe with him in Saboti, who was imprisoned with him in Udon, who punched him in the face and got punched back, who shouted that he'd reach Laugh Tale first. When Law lost his arm, Luffy got pissed. Imagine when he finds out he lost an entire rival. Fifth, Luffy's emotional history with death is crystal clear. Sabo died, he cried rivers. Ace died, he broke psychologically for 2 years. Now he's much stronger, awakened with Gear 5 mastered, but he's also far more aware of the weight of death. His reaction won't just be explosive anger, it'll be something we've never seen before. Cold, focused, grown-up rage. How could this happen in the current manga? Elbaf is the perfect stage. Teach already has reasons to be there. Hunting Road, poneglyphs, watching Shanks, waiting for Luffy. Kid went there after Shanks. All three paths cross on the same island. Oda loves convergence. All Teach needs to do is show up already using the Jiki no Mi, maybe even with Kid's mechanical arm fused to his own as a macabre trophy, and say something simple like, "Your red-haired friend made a lot of noise. Now he's part of my collection." Luffy's reaction would be instant and layered. Initial shock, he freezes for a second, just like when he saw Ace get pierced. Quick denial, you're lying. Brutal acceptance when Teach shows physical proof. The arm, the active fruit, anything. And then comes what no one is ready for. Calm Luffy. Eyes hidden by the hat's shadow. Quiet voice. Hockey leaking uncontrollably. The same tone he used with Big Mom in Whole Cake when he said, "Give me Sanji back." Because this time it's not just a Nakama. It's a rival he respected. Someone who dreamed the same dream, who carried the same rage at the world. Killing Kid is like killing a mirror of what Luffy could have become if he'd chosen the path of pure vengeance instead of the path of freedom. And the worst part, Teach knows that. He'll use it to try to break Luffy psychologically before the physical fight even begins. He'll throw in his face that the new generation can't handle the new world, that only true D's survive, that Kid died screaming your name, Straw Hat, a child in Fuchsia Village, pure crying, total despair. Post-Marineford, emptiness, guilt, giving up. Post-Wano, acceptance with a smile, a silent promise, like when he talks about Ace to Tama. With Kid, it would be the fourth version and the most dangerous one. Conscious rage. Why? Because unlike Ace, Kid wasn't declared family. He was a rival. He was the guy Luffy respected exactly because he was stubborn, proud, and never bowed his head. Killing Kid is killing the living proof that you can go far while being different from Luffy. It's as if Teach ripped out a piece of Luffy's own mirror and spit on it. Luffy's reaction will have 4 clear phases. All of them already foreshadowed by the manga. Phase 1, freezing. Closest example, the exact second Akainu's fist went through Ace. Luffy stops, the smile dies. Gear 5th shuts off on its own. His conqueror's haki leaks uncontrollably. But it's not joyful explosion, it's suffocating pressure. Everyone in Elbaf feels the air grow heavy, even the giants. Phase 2, a single question. Luffy will look at Teach and ask only one thing, in that low voice he used against Big Mom and against Kaido on top of Onigashima. Why him? It's not a shout. It's an accusation, because Teach didn't need to kill Kid to take the fruit. He could have waited for him to die some other way like he did with Whitebeard. He chose to kill. This is personal. Phase 3, cold anger. Here comes the side of Gear 5th we've never seen. Fury without laughter. The white hair rises, the steam pours out, but the eyes turn red instead of glowing. The ground doesn't become playful rubber. It becomes cracked rubber, like the world itself is bracing against him. Teach's future sight. Haki fails for the first time because the future becomes too unpredictable. Luffy is no longer playing at fighting. He's delivering judgment. Phase 4, limit broken. Oda has already shown Luffy's clear trigger, messing with someone he considers his people. Kid entered that circle without meaning to. When Teach uses Punk Rotten to create a giant fist with Kid's heart symbol, Luffy will do what he's never done before. He'll aim to kill, not to win, not to capture. Kill. The final punch won't have a cute name like Elephant Gun or Badgerang Gun. It'll be just concentrated white light, the same glow Joy Boy used against the 20 Kings, but filled with the accumulated hatred of 3 generations of D. And the scariest part, he might actually succeed, because Teach is already at the limit with 3 awakened fruits, a body cracking, souls fighting inside him. A direct hit from an enraged Nika without moral restraint might be exactly what finally makes Blackbeard's body collapse from the inside out. Absolute darkness versus absolute light. And this time, the light isn't laughing. But the price would be far too high. Zoro would have to step in front of him. Sanji would have to hold Luffy's arm back. Because if Luffy kills Teach right then and there, he becomes exactly what Kid became at the end. Someone driven only by vengeance. And then, the dream dies with it. The most likely theory is that Oda uses this exact moment for Luffy's final growth. He's going to destroy Teach, reclaim what's left of Kid's honor, maybe even bury the mechanical arm in Elbaf, but then he'll look up at the sky and say something simple, like, "Kid, you lost the race, but I'm gonna win it for both of us." And he'll move forward without looking back, carrying one more reason to become Pirate King. Not for himself, but for all the rivals Teach erased along the way. That's what Kid's death would do. Turn Luffy's anger into ultimate fuel. It wouldn't break him the way Marineford did. It would raise him, because now it's no longer just, "I want to be free." It's, "No one else is dying while dreaming the same dream as me." That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.